It's just a sign of the time. We need some positive vibes. We gotta struggle and strive, just trying to survive. Since the beginning of time, people been losing their minds. It's just a sign of the times. It's a positive vibe. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another podcast from Positive Vibes Only. I am your host, Nakia. Welcome. I thank you all who have tuned in. I thank you all who have watched the videos, shared the videos, like, comment, and have subscribed to my YouTube page because I got some more subscribers. We're moving up. I'm happy about that. First, I want to start off with letting you guys know what's coming up soon. So September 26th, we will be at the backyard event again. That's on a Saturday. So the event that of my very first video that I did, where she's having that event again. So we will be there, and this time we will have inventory. Inventory is on the way. I'm so happy. So I have products coming, and I'll have products there to sell, and some motivational quotes to be given out and stuff like that. So I'm super excited about that. Yay. A little bit about the brand. Positive Vibes Only is a weekly podcast that we put out here. And I try to do it at the same time every week, the same day every week. It may change later on, but right now we are always going live on Mondays at 8 p.m. To those of you who have placed orders this past week, I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My family thanks you. It's just awesome. Every time I see an order go through, I just smile because not only are you purchasing the merchandise, but you have something to remind you to keep it positive. And every time you look at your PVO products, I want you to remember, keep it positive. You control your narrative. You can keep it positive. So on to we will be featuring another Black business. It's going to be in the description, and we'll talk about that later. But today's subject is self-esteem, self-love, and self-care. And I skipped around and chose to do this one today. It was based on a conversation that I had with a friend in regards to this new video that's out. Everybody knows what it is, WAP. I have not seen the video. I love Cardi B, but I have not seen the video, nor have I heard the song. But looking at my timeline and the conversations that I've had with friends, this is pretty much some of the things that we discussed. So it's not so much to say that these women who have done this video and have created this song have self-esteem issues, but the conversation of self-esteem did come up in speaking about women and their images. So again, we ain't trying to shut nobody down. You're an artist, you do what you do. It has nothing to do with the song, but this came up in conversation, and that's why I chose to do this show today. So what is self-esteem? Self-esteem is the confidence in one's own abilities. You have to be confident about yourself. You have to be confident about your looks. You have to be confident about your capabilities. You have to be confident in everything that you do for yourself and or your family. A lot of times people take self-esteem or the confidence in yourself as arrogance. You being a know-it-all, or they will take a negative spin on it. I've heard people, well, let me go here first. So Cat Williams had made a joke about somebody saying, you messing up my self-esteem. And he said, how can I mess up how you feel about yourself? Here's how some people, it was a joke, very funny. But the way that people, they can't mess up how you feel about yourself. All they can do is intensify how you feel about yourself. So, case in point, if you feel that you're unattractive, if you feel that you're not very smart, if you feel that no one loves you or you don't love yourself, and someone says a comment or says something to that effect, that is going to affect your self-esteem, but it's only affecting how you already feel about yourself. That person has nothing to do with how you feel about yourself. Now, granted, you have people who have been exposed to narcissists and manipulative relationships, whether it be family or significant other, and they can browbeat you and beat you down until you feel that what they're saying to you is actually true, and it's not. You have to be confident in yourself that when these people, whoever they are, come at you and say something negative to you, you swat that off like a mosquito or a fly. Nah, that ain't me. It's not how I am. Me, myself, I'm very confident in myself. I'm very confident in who I am as a woman. I'm very confident in who I am as a mother. So you can't come to me and try to tell me that I'm a bad person, or I'm not this, or I'm not that, because my confidence is too high. Now, what may happen if you get the chance, trying to choose my words carefully, what may happen if you get the chance to come at me that way, I'm going to ask you questions. Well, why do you feel that way? What makes you think that your opinion counts? It's not about how you feel, it's how I feel about myself. Okay, if that's how you feel, then roll with that. Don't bring that here. So you have to have confidence in yourself. Another way to where self-esteem comes into play is if you're used to, and back to the manipulative and narcissistic relationships, if you're used to someone constantly calling you out of your name, constantly calling you derogatory things, constantly telling you you're stupid, you're not this, you're not that. If you're used to that and you're used to getting that, it's almost like you will accept it from anybody, regardless to who it is, because your confidence in yourself has been beat down so bad that it's hard for you to come up out of that. And it happens. Again, back to your support system. If you have a great support system, your support system can help you bring you back up, help you get back to the place where you used to be. Now, don't think that once you come back up, it's not going to be in the back of your mind, because it is. And the only reason why I say that, because I've been through it. I went through a time where I didn't feel good about myself, and I didn't think that I was pretty, or I didn't think that I was this or that. And I just started telling myself, no, you bomb.com. I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, oh, yeah, you looking cute today. Okay, I like that. All right. Yeah, I like that outfit. You looking good. You have to build yourself up. Because if you don't work at building yourself up, anybody else coming to build you up, your support system, it's going to be like talking to a brick wall, because you're not doing anything to build yourself up. Your support system is supposed to be adding on to how you already feel about yourself. But if you're so low and you're not even trying to get up out of that, it's going to be hard for your support system to help you out of it. Excuse me. So you got to work on what your confidence is in. Work on your confidence. And I'm going to give you the tips at the end, my challenges to you. So the second thing that I want to talk about is self-love. And self-love regards to one's own well-being and one's own happiness. Again, we are talking about self. So we're not talking about some outside people. Yes, they can help in a negative or positive way. They can help, but you have to work on you. You have to be confident within yourself. You have to love yourself. And then when the others come in and they add on to that, it helps to build you up better and give you the things that you need to not allow yourself to fall down again. So you have to love who you are, how you are, flaws and all. Everybody has flaws. If anybody tell you they perfect, they ain't perfect. The only perfect person I know is Jesus. That's what my grandma told me all the time, and I've known it to be true. There's no perfect person in this world. Some people got edges, some people don't. Some people got a crooked nose or a big nose, small nose. Some people don't. Some people wear glasses, some people don't. There isn't a perfect person in the world, and if they say they're perfect, they lying. Call them a lie to their face. But you have to love yourself and your imperfections, and love the things about you. There are certain things about myself that maybe later on I can share and I'll be okay with it. But there's certain things about myself that I do not like. And I know it's just who I am. But I've learned to love it. I learned to realize that it's me. And because I don't like it, I'm not going to allow somebody else to come in and try to beat down on me because I don't like it about myself. Matter of fact, let me say, I don't like the fact that I wear glasses. Hate it. I used to break my glasses as a kid. I hate it. I hated that I could not see. I hated that I got picked on because I wear glasses, and because my eyes are so bad, they look like magnifying glasses. But thank God for them with this new technology and getting contact lenses that work. But I hate the fact that I wear glasses. I hate the fact that I have to get up in the morning and I got to search for wherever I laid my glasses down, because I don't lay them down in the same place every night, which I should. But my glasses break. I don't like them. They make my eyes look huge depending on the angle you look at me at. They horrible looking. I hate the fact that I wear glasses, but it is a part of who I am. I can't do anything about it. It's what it is. I've been wearing glasses since I was, I think, 8 or 9. Been wearing glasses since I was about 8 or 9, and it's been hard until I got into the point of, look, your eyes is bad. You can't halfway see. You can't focus on nothing. Just own up to it that you wear glasses. So I wear glasses, but I try to freak them out. Like, I get my last glasses I had. I love these ones. I got to get new. But my last black rim glasses, oh, those are stunting. And then I tried to make a change with these like gold like rim glasses, and I was like, I'm not really feeling them. But depending on what I wear, glasses is popping. You got to accessorize. What Pop say, you got to coordinate your glasses with your outfits. But I said that, and I shared that to say, we all have flaws and we all have things that we don't like about ourselves. But you have to own it up and know that that is you. And if you don't like it, just do something about it. Do something to change it. If you can't do something about it, like some people with a handicap, there's really not much you can do about that. That's what you have. But takes me back to that episode of the Cosby Show where Claire had hurt her foot, and her and Cliff was doing the fashion show, and she couldn't figure out how she was going to do a fashion show, and she got a boot on her foot, and she done took that shoe and bedazzled it and jazzed it up to make it work with her outfit. Just like that you got to use what you got and make the best out of it. Excuse me, because if you don't, who else will? Because it's all about you. It's all about how you feel about yourself. It's all about how you look at yourself. When you get up in the morning, it's about you, all about you. And it's nothing wrong with self-love. Now, sometimes you can get off into being selfish. We don't want to talk about that, but we do want to talk about self-love. And it's okay to be selfish in self-love. See, you could don't be selfish into where you don't care about nobody else. You only want you, mine, gimme. But be selfish in the fact that you're not going to allow anybody else to influence how you feel about yourself. Because if you're already feeling down and you're already feeling downtrodden, and somebody come over and say, like, I'm clumsy and I trip. You always tripping. You always clumsy about something. So I know that about myself. But if I felt bad about being clumsy, like, you're right, I'm always doing that. Why am I always doing that? And then that you just gave that person some fuel, and you gave that person permission to continue to use that to make you feel bad about yourself. So it's always about how you feel about yourself. And the last thing that I want to talk about is self-care. And self-care is any activity that we do deliberately in order to take care of our mental, to take care of our emotional, and to take care of our physical health. And we have to work on that. So my definition, and that was the dictionary different definition. My definition of self-care is what makes you happy, back to the first podcast. What do you do to have fun? When you're feeling down, what is it that you do to pick you up? When you're dealing with a certain situation or something that just hit you, like last week with the job, what hit me, it hit me that day. But what helped me get out of it, to help me with my emotion, was my support system, was me watching a comedy, me doing my podcast, because that actually helped me. But the major thing that helps me to get out of my emotional state is to talk about it. I 100% support therapy. If you don't have a good support system, find you a good therapist. You may have to shop around a little bit, but find you a good therapist that you can talk to. Because most of the time they'll let you vent. Unless you're saying something that's going to be detrimental to you or a loved one, then they have to intervene. But most of the time, when you go to a counselor, you just vent. You go to a therapist, you vent. I have friends that I vent to, because I know eventually once I get it off of me and I get it out of my system, I'm going to be all right. I just got to deal with this right now because it happened. Don't think that I'm not an emotional person. I am. But when I'm dealing with an emotional hit or a mental hit, and a mental hit to me is when somebody knows your triggers and they do something to hit your trigger, and they try to beat you down mentally, or you just stress. Stress is a mental health issue too, because stress can cause other issues to happen in your body, and you don't realize why you're feeling this way, and you're feeling that way because you're stressed, boo. And I need you to not be stressed, because I need you here. And then with physical health, it's your diet. You got to watch what you eat. All of this junk food, sugar, sodas, and all of that, or find some balance. Certain foods that you eat can be detrimental to your health. So increase your vegetable intake. Maybe change the type of oil that you use. Change the type of sugar or salt that you use. You might have to go vegan. I don't know. I would like to try it, but some of that stuff I'm like, no, I stick to vegetables. I love vegetables. I don't think I could substitute bacon for carrots, but I would like to try it. But you got to change your diet. You got to exercise. And that's one of the things that I used to. I got lazy and stopped. But I used to walk 3 to 6 miles a day, just to walk, enjoying the day and just walk. And I stopped, but I realized I have to get back out and exercise, because exercising helps get your blood flowing, helps get your lungs going, and you're breathing in. And I know with the COVID out there, people don't really want to be out there breathing out that toxic air. But, you don't have to walk a long way. You can walk back and forth in front of your house and, in front of your home or around the block and, get your steps in. But you have to take care of yourself. You have to work on your mental, you have to work on your emotional, and you have to work on your physical health. Now, some of the things that I've heard people say, I'm never gonna be nothing. I'm never gonna get this. I'm never. That's, you have to stop that. Because as soon as you say I'm never, you've owned it. And once you own it, nobody else can get you out of it until you say, I'm going to be. I'm going to do this. It really bothers me when I talk to somebody, I'm never going to get this. I'm never going to understand this. No, you got to try. Don't say never. You giving up too quick. Work at it. And then if you don't get it, at least a try beats a fail. I mean, come on. A try beats a fail any day. So at least you tried it. It didn't work out. Excuse me, move on to something else. But a try beats a fail anytime. So please, 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 don't beat yourself up. Things happen. You ain't the first. You ain't going to be the last. There are other people out here that are dealing with some things in their life that are far worse than what you're going through. And I say that because I remember there was a time, I think when I first started college, and I was going through a lot during that time. And I remember I felt so bad about a situation that I was in. And I was beating myself up, like, how could you do that? You know, just beating myself up about the situation. And I happened to have a conversation with somebody, and her situation was far worse than mine. Like the stuff that she was telling me, I'm like, oh my God. But I found that oftentimes when I'm feeling bad about my situation, somebody comes along and just happen in conversation, and I find out, oh, my situation is not that bad. That's why I came up with the saying that it could be worse. It could be worse. You never know. It could be worse. Somebody's probably going through something far worse than what you're going through. Excuse me. So it could be worse. So my challenge for you today is work on yourself. I'm going to give you 3 challenges today. Work on loving yourself. Stare at yourself in the mirror. There was a comedian, I forgot his name, but he had said, you know, stand in the mirror. He did say naked, but I wouldn't encourage that. But stand in the mirror and look at yourself. Look at your face. Look at your eyes, your nose, how it's shaped, your lip. Like I think this is so cute. I got this little divot right here on the top of my lip. I love it. Look at your cheeks. You smile. Make faces. Pull your hair back. Pull my hair back and look. Look at your ears. Look at yourself. And find everything about you that you love. Everything about you that you love. That's my challenge for you, to work on your self-esteem. To work on your self-love, my challenge to you is, I'm going to give you 1 week. And I want you to tell me if you tried it and if it worked for you. But 1 week, you get up in the morning while you're in the bathroom, washing your face and brushing your teeth. You tell yourself you're beautiful, handsome, if you're a man. You tell yourself that you're smart. And you tell yourself that you're kind. I think I got that from a movie. I don't know. But it's still a great thing. So run with it. But you have to mean it. Don't just say it to say it. You have to look at yourself and you tell yourself in the mirror, you are beautiful. You are smart. You are kind. For 1 week. Guarantee it's going to help you. It helped me. It worked for me. The last challenge for self-care. This can go anyway, and it's up to you. If you are already eating healthy, then I wouldn't recommend you changing your diet unless you want to add some more fruits and vegetables or some more natural products or organic products in there and mix it in for your physical health. But if you're not exercising like me, just start walking. I'm not saying you got to go to a gym or you got to lift weights or anything. Just start walking. You can start with walking 1 mile a day. After you walk that 1 mile, you can increase it to 2 miles. Before you know it, you'll be doing 6 miles, and it's not going to be nothing to you because you're so used to doing it. So work on your physical health. To work on your mental and emotion, and I'm going to lump these two together. I love listening to earth sounds. So sounds of the ocean. I love music, so it resonates with me. But if I want to be calm and I just want to meditate and I just want to talk to God, I'll put on sounds of the ocean. I will put on nature sounds. I would just center myself and Just listen to the quiet. I have a fish tank, so if the house is quiet and the kids are asleep, I'll turn off my computer and I'll just sit in front of my fish tank and listen to the water trickle from the filter, and then just watch the fish swim by, just to get me in that good mental state. If that doesn't help for you and you're still feeling like your emotional and mental is off balance, then definitely seek out a therapist. I 100%, 1,000, 2,000% support therapists. So seek out a therapist. Prayerfully, you find somebody that you trust, somebody that you've done research on, somebody that has good credibility, you know, and seek a therapist. But don't stop. Even if you decide not to continue to see the therapist, then continue to work on yourself and get you a partner, get you a support system to help you. So work on your self-esteem, work on your self-love, and work on your self-care. I care, and I want to see you. Okay, that's the end of the show. Thank you. But right now we have the Black business that I'm supporting today, and it's CA Collections Company. So I don't know if y'all can see that. CA Collections Company. And I'm going to read her bio because, of course, I found it. I love finding bios and reading it. So she said, California born and raised, moved to Virginia at age 18, where she attended Virginia Union University. Leaving home and everything familiar behind, she cultivated new friendships, relationships, and a passion for everything beauty. Learning who she was, she began to experiment with weaves and makeup. It wasn't until she introduced these accessories to her friends that she realized this would become a major part of her life. She began offering hair extension services from home, which included selling virgin extensions. Her hair career took off shortly after leaving college and has been flourishing ever since. Forward to now, she has added lashes, the lash pack, apparel collection and Wardley, and accessories to the collection. So CA stands for California. I apologize. The California collection started as a way to express herself and enhance her beauty, and now Callie wants her company to help uplift, empower, boost your confidence, and accessorize your life. Look how that worked out. I'm talking about self-esteem, and she got stuff going on by, building up. If you don't like your image, you can change it. Get them lashes going, makeup and stuff. Change your image. Look at God. Love it. So her links and her where you can find her, she has her own website, which is cacollectionsco.com. She is on Instagram, CA Collections Co., and she is on Facebook, CA Collections Co. So all of her information is there in the bio. And I want everyone to please like, share, comment. If what I've said to you has helped you, please let me know in the comments. Email me, send me a message. Let me know that, you really appreciate what I'm talking about. If you have any suggestions about topics you would like me to speak on or the research, I do a lot of research when I'm bringing up these topics, and I also use my personal experience to say, hey, I've been through it. I've heard people say that somebody that hasn't gone through anything can't tell me anything. You're kind of right, because how are you going to tell me or help me to deal with the emotion of what I'm going through when you haven't even dealt with that type of emotion and you haven't been hit with that? So it's great to have somebody that's been through it to assist you and to help you and give you some sort of guidance. I thank you all. I love you all. Remember, control the narrative. Keep it positive. Positive vibes only. Y'all have a blessed day, guys. Bye.